Hey collective, what's going on guys? I hope you all are doing great today. I'm doing great. Alright, so I've already been pulling some cards and I've been sitting here channeling with spirit, but we're going to get into this, okay? I hope that you guys will please like and share and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so whenever I upload new videos, you guys will be notified, okay? Alright guys, let's tap in. So, first card out, we got Mercury retrograde. So we're coming out of that cycle right now. Could have definitely, well, I know electronics, okay, issues are going to come with communication. You always have to like check and recheck and then recheck again to make sure that you're, sending the right person the right message. There's all kinds of interference, okay? And so we're like in the post shadow aspect of Mercury retrograde right now. But we got no need to worry, okay? So the Mercury retrograde cycle, things from the past tend to come back around, and like people that maybe haven't been around you in forever, they'll pop in, or like an old fling or an old ex or something like that. These kinds of things tend to happen, and so it's like also can be like an escalation of things that are stirring in the past because you're getting ready to come out of that energy and go into new energy. So it's like a climax that's coming to a head, but at the same time, it's a time for introspection, reflection, review, like, all of the regrowth, rejuvenate, recycle, things like this. So it's like inner work and inner turmoil is coming to the surface. So we've got farm and a perilous realm. So Spirit's telling me that someone could possibly have a farm. Okay, now guys, you know how this works. You only take what resonates, because I've got a lot of wild messages out here on my table right now that are going on. But on this farm, danger lurks. Okay, treacherous paths and ominous shadows. And so as I was sitting here going over these cards, Spirit was having me research the etymology and definitions of some of these words. And it's profound how all of this started unfolding to me in the story that's going on, okay? So ominous is like giving the impression that something bad or unpleasant is going to happen, okay, or is like about to happen. It can be like a premonition of a bad omen, okay? It's threatening, it's inauspicious, it's pretending evil or harm. And it's an omen that can be of good or bad, okay? It implies having a menacing, alarming character, foreshadowing evil or disaster, and it's sinister. And so the word inauspicious is something that seems unpromising or unlikely to be successful. So there's some really bad shit going on someone's farm somewhere, okay? I mean, it's sinister shit. And this is like a rendezvous point, okay? Um, and it may just, you drive by this big pretty house or farm or whatever, and you don't realize the sinister shit that's going on in this place, okay? It's dangerous. But whatever they're doing, whatever they're plotting here on this farm, it's unpromising and it's unlikely to be successful, okay? It means unlucky, badly timed, seems to point to an unhappy outcome. It can even be like an awkward job interview. Baneful magic. It's something that can be baneful. So baneful magic going on here. Someone not being able to read the future. Okay. So the word foreboding implies that something evil is coming, and that something bad is ahead. It's like it's bad up ahead. A prediction of strong inner feeling or notion of a future misfortune, evil, etc. Wants to keep you from living in the hope and future that God has for you. Live in fear long enough, and foreboding will become the way you see your future. It will oppose everything God's word says about your future, keeping you as a victim to doom and gloom outcomes. You have to change your mindset. So these people are like, this is what they're projecting towards you with this baneful magic, okay, that's going on this dangerous, sinister fucking farm right here. And there was a lot of it going on during Mercury retrograde. So now as we're coming out and the moons are changing, okay, they're hoping that this baneful magic is going to be taking place, all right? And with them doing this to you for as long as they have, and a lot of us, it's been like our lifetime that we've been dealing with this kind of shit because it's our corrupt, evil fucking families, that are doing these kinds of things, all right? And this type of magic, I mean, this is like, it's like on a global scale. It's not just it's unreal how much of this kind of shit is going on. Okay, like, it's gotta fucking stop. It's so much evil right now that's roaming on this earth. And when you're living in a state of fear, you're empowering these evil forces and demons that are out here doing this shit. You've got to get out of this mindset. So, overcoming a foreboding mindset, here are some ways that you can do this. Rejoicing in everyday gratitude. You've got to live in a state of gratitude. And when spirit knows that you're grateful for what you have, whether it's a whole lot or just a little bit of nothing, but I mean, you have to be grateful for everything. And the little things, the big things, all of it, for your well-being, for your blessings, for your connection to your God source that you love and worship and work with, okay? And it's different for everyone. But you have to live in a constant state of gratitude, because when you live in that state, that's a very high vibrational frequency that is right there next to love, which is the highest. And when you operate in that state, you will be blessed with more, okay? And then your blessings will overflow and you bless others, okay? So it's also cultivating self-awareness. So being mindful of that pessimistic, negative mindset, that when you start feeling those negative energies coming in, that's not your natural state of being. And there's no reason that you should have to feel that way. That's someone putting that on you. I mean, if you're not doing something like that to yourself, that's bad and evil like that, there's no reason that you should feel that way. So you've got to learn to empathically disconnect from everyone else's energy and go in that hermit mode, inner reflection, alone time, to where you can feel yourself and not everyone else's energy that's coming against you. And then you can start to be self-aware, and then you can start definitely call 100% of your energy and your power back to you. Don't allow fear to come in, because when you have fear, it creates holes and rips and tears in the auric and energetic fields. And it's easier for this kind of energy to penetrate into your being, because your shield is broken. It's like red alert. You've got to enforce your shields, and you have to do it all, like, it's a constant state of being and mindfulness to understand that these attacks are coming, whether you know these people or not, whether you know it or not. And it's an energy can never be destroyed. It can only be changed, okay, and like transmuted. So you've got to transmute this energy out, heal and repair your auric and energetic fields from these evil curses and blasts that are coming against the collective consciousness, each of us as a whole, and of self, okay? So embracing the opportunity to build resilience. So when you do this, and then honoring the good, not the bad, okay, are the 4 things here, right here, okay, to help you overcome that foreboding mindset, okay? But you become resilient to these attacks. You start recognizing what it is. And this is why God will allow this stuff to happen. Is so that you can feel it, so that you can understand that it's going on, so that you can trust your intuition and use your discernment and learn how to transmute this energy, return it back to them, and put it on them. And they're cursing themselves. So all of this evil shit, this is how energy works. When you refuse to accept this energy into your being and not live in this state of fear that they are intentionally trying to put you into, you combat that. You become resilient, and it's impenetrable. They cannot get in. You have to raise your vibrational frequency high. You have to stay in a constant state of mindfulness and consciousness, okay, and be aware. Use discernment, that is knowing the difference between good and evil, okay. The earth operates in a state of polarity and duality, to where the human consciousness can grasp 11 minutes on the clock. It was 11 minutes and 1 second, to where you can grasp the consciousness of the differences, and to where you can create a form of understanding of mind. So when you start tapping in more into the subconscious, the superconscious, the higher self, the God source, divine energetic being of the consciousness, and then the consciousness of the collective, and then it's on and on. It's a state of consciousness that a human brain cannot comprehend. Okay, but there are states and levels of consciousness that you can understand and work with and tap into. Okay, so when you've got to realize that it's not just your physical mind of the human 3D form that is affected, it's multiple layers, and this is dimensional stuff that's going on. It's spiritual warfare. You're not just fighting against flesh and blood, you're fighting against principalities, okay? And they operate in the vessel of the human vessel of the being, and they orchestrate these people that come against us as like puppets, and they oppress them, and then if they give into it enough, they will possess them, okay? Because there is a difference of the two. And they definitely need an exorcism. These people are possessed and they're fucking evil. Okay. Now, next we got liar. So whoever's fucking around on this farm with all this in this perilous realm that they have created, they're all fucking liars. Okay. Be careful if someone's sneaky. These people are plotting, they're planning, they're up to no good. They're doing all kinds of shit that is bad behind the scenes. And I'm hearing animals being sacrificed and slaughtered even. It's like, it's bad what's going on with this type of, this is occultic shit that I am so tapped into, and I am exposing it because I'm supposed to. So this is, you all just take what resonates. This is just the energy of something in someone's life that is going on right now in the collective. Okay, this is definitely not going to be everyone's message. All right, but I think that things will resonate in some way, probably, shape, or form. If you clicked on this message, then there's a message for you here. Okay, so let's just see what it is. This is a sign, okay, that there is definitely a liar in your midst. And we have birthplace of dreams, pursuit of goals, beliefs, and possibilities. And so this could even be like your family farm, like your family, like where you were born, or something to do with your childhood, something to do with any type of dreams that you're trying to manifest. We have garden, okay, and then the garden and the farm, floral delights, gardening joy, blossoming colors, plant care. So someone could work with flowers and plants. There could be, you could have a greenhouse. You could want to work with essential oils. You could want to make all natural products. You could harvest gardens and things like that. But with this garden, it's like this perilous realm is just so cloaked to where you would never think in a million years that these types of people live here. Okay? Now, they're trying to affect any dreams that you can manifest. The birthplace of dreams. That's Empress energy. That is the sacral chakra. Okay, and that is also the chakra of creativity and your sexual region and the all of the sexual reproductive organs. And that is where, if someone is energy harvesting from you, that is where they're going to siphon from. Okay. Now we got open up your heart. It will help you attract more love. So that, it's very, let go and let God. Okay. Don't close off your heart chakra. You do not have to allow these people into your energy at all. And closing off your heart chakra is only hurting you. And 16 minutes on the clock, which is 7. Okay. It's the Chariot, positive movement forward. So open up your heart, give it to God, let go and let God. Okay. There could be new love coming in, and you're blocking and it's not just love, that could be romantic, it could be in any form of soulmates, of friends, of blessings. You're blocking your blessings when you block off your heart chakra. Okay. And you're pausing your growth and you're hindering yourself. Release the past with this Mercury retrograde. Now as we're coming out, release the past to make room for the new. Okay. We've got shopping mall, variety of stores, and shopping center. Okay. And then financial center, economic hub, stock market, and business district. So here, I'm even hearing like Wall Street right here for some reason. Maybe someone works on the stock market. Or you could work in a shopping mall or some kind of financial center here. But, maybe this is also saying 1717 on the clock. Go out and buy yourself something. Do something nice for yourself. Maybe your finances have been tight. They've been affecting your finances. They've been affecting you opening your heart. They're affecting your ability to buy the things that you need. They're affecting any type of growth in your finances. Okay. And with garden right beside here, they don't want your garden to grow, and if it is growing, then it's only going to grow in the perilous realm. So whatever you are trying to manifest, they're taking for themselves, to where they're making you live in a state of fear and panic, to where you're doubting yourself, and you are very, very abundant, and they don't like this about you. Okay. And they're having to resort to very dark energies to help them with abundance, and they have to steal and siphon. So, because they don't have the power in and of themselves in a healthy way, because they're operating from their state of their darkness of their being. They are not connected to divine source light energy, and divine beings who are chosen. Most of you already have come to a state of being to where you have balanced your light and your dark, and it makes you extremely powerful, because you have both in total control, and you operate from the light, and you definitely harness in your dark energy to protect yourself, to defend yourself, to speak your truth, to have courage, and to not live in a state of fear, because you've overcome all of the fear. There's no reason to fear. You've overcome it. You've gone in and you've faced your inner demons, and you've done that inner healing work, and you face those battles, and you have balance in and of self. These people do not. They don't have any balance in their life, and they're throwing off the balance, the universal balance of cause and effect. Okay. The universe is getting ready to balance out this energy that's going on. And it's going to be balancing it out to where whatever they're trying to manifest towards you, you're innocent in this. They're making you a victim from the constant attacks on your life with this baneful magic and horrible, sinister, evil intent with malicious intent to cause harm. And it's purposeful and it's premeditated. And they're relentless. And they're escalating right now. There's an escalation. And I've not been, Spirit's not allowed me to do anything for the last couple of days. They said I wasn't allowed to speak yet. So, didn't want to interfere with something that's Spirit is divinely orchestrating, correct? Okay, so, next we have cycles. So they're working with the cycles of the moon, of course. My left ear is ringing. And this is fate and it's karma. And they're getting something so that they can start a new beginning here with a new cycle as we're coming out of this Mercury retrograde. Yes, go. The time is right. Okay. So I'm hearing it's time to move in. Time to whatever they've been plotting and planning. They're like, it's time. Time is now. So we got tavern, drinks and drinks and beverages, pub food and tavern traditions. So someone could be meeting up at a bar. And then we got laboratory. So this could be like a bar where there's a mixologist, where they make profound drinks, you know, and because being a mixologist, that's a whole different level, okay? But laboratory here, scientific research, experiments and analysis, innovation and invention, I'm sorry. So, but I am hearing, putting something in someone's drink, drugging someone at a bar, going to a hotel and up an elevator to a hotel room to like experiment on someone. And this is some kind of cycle that just keeps continuing. Go, the time is right. Move, get the next victim, trying to lure you somewhere. So, if like, be careful. Be careful. Okay. Don't go. Caution. You're being warned. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. So someone could invite you somewhere. Get more information. And choose a new direction. So you're being asked to use caution if someone tries to ask you to go out and have a drink somewhere. If someone tries to ask you, to like go meet somewhere. Be careful if you're traveling. These people, whoever is in this perilous realm over here on this farm, could be traveling around and meeting up with people, because we have a rendezvous point that's coming up here soon. But something scientific is going on. Some kind of experiment. And there's data. They've been researching something to invent something. Could be going to like business meetings and having to travel for business, for work. Could have a fated connection with someone in an elevator. Accessibility. Easily access someone's drink at a bar, to put something created in a laboratory into it as an experiment to see what happens. They're in a hotel, so then when the person passes out or becomes affected by this, experiment. They can put them in a room and then transport them out. Vertical transport, transit between floors, and accessibility. And then we have caution. Choose a new direction and get more information. We have countryside and bathroom. So it's like taking you to some location. Rural beauty, peaceful retreat, and simple living. You're being told to use caution. And we've got like a glass of wine here. So, maybe say, hey, let's go out for drinks and go on this beautiful trip that I've got planned. The pristine cleanliness, water, and renewal. Okay, and this bathroom is pristine. So, that was the next word that Spirit had me do. And pristine is unspoiled, untouched, pure, uncorrupted, virgin. God, my throat chakra has been attacked for like the last 3 hours. Fresh, brand new, unaltered, original purity, unsullied, and primitive. And the laboratory is right beside the bathroom. I know you know what I'm referring to with this. I mean, that's a child, okay? The original purity of a virgin. My God, okay? So, even like targeting someone with children to be able to get them and then take them to this location, because the rendezvous point card is right beside countryside. I haven't gotten to this yet, but we're getting ready to. So someone is trying to plan a trip and take someone somewhere, and there could be like a hotel at this countryside. It could be some kind of like vineyard or like some kind of, nice place to go that's very scenic. It's supposed to be pristine and like really clean. So it could be like a way to lure you in to go to like some really nice location. And we got vacation. Okay. You will be traveling soon. You're going in the right direction. Okay, so maybe someone is being told, hey, you need to meet me at this location. Okay, just act like you're going on vacation. We're going to meet up. Okay, that's the rendezvous point. Okay, and it's right beside this countryside. And on the other side of it, we have factory. So, industrial production, manufacturing process, and assembly line. Okay, and we also have farm and like cultivation, crops, could be weed. Okay, that just popped in. But under the rendezvous point, we have cemetery, resting place, and memorial stones. So, maybe they're going to like some ancient cemetery or something. Like, the rendezvous point is a cemetery, graveyard dirt. Okay, maybe going and getting like very old cemeteries, to collect things or to do magic in, baneful magic, okay, is what Spirit was telling me. But whatever is going to happen, we have government building and jail. So this vacation, this rendezvous point that they're going to, take this as like the death card. Like, there's going to be an input to this shit. This is what they didn't predict. This is what they didn't see coming. Because the plan was already destroyed before they even knew that it was a plan. The premonition that this evil shit was. It was already destroyed before it was allowed to be started because God already knew what the fuck was going on. People were already put in place, okay? You were already intuitively picking up on all of this kind of stuff. The government building is here. And this person, whoever goes on this vacation, I feel like this is an op here. And because this, the awkward interview, the awkward job interview. Remember, it's like someone was coming in, could be like a new hired hitman here, was coming in to talk to these people. Okay, come meet me at my farm. It's on the countryside. It's beautiful. It's pristine here. It's gorgeous. Okay, this person could end up getting killed. And this person could end up dying in prison because, the government building, jail is prison. Their rendezvous point is jail. That's where you're going to end up, and you're going to end up fucking dead. Alright? For all this plotting and planning that you're doing. Because the law is involved. And you're going down. And that's going to be like your vacation that doesn't end. Because of these horrible rendezvous points that you have been lurking around going to and all the shit that you've been up to. Alright, convergence. It's the rendezvous point is meeting place, destiny unfolds, and convergence. And convergence is tending to move toward one point or to approach each other. Gather, assemble, congregate, join, convene, and meet. Okay, rendezvous is an appointment or meeting to go to or get oneself to a place for assembling of troops, secret meetups, or romantic dates. Okay, so, and it could even, and I'm hearing like a bed and breakfast type place to where, like you take a date to like wine and dine someone, and then this person could be taken to their final rendezvous point, which is the cemetery, and these people are under surveillance, and they're going to be going to fucking jail. Alright. Now, we have a narcissist. Someone is too full of themselves. This is the sign. Their ego is going to be the death of them. So we have factory, industrial production, manufacturing, process, and assembly line. So this narcissist is in charge of running whatever this operation is here, okay? And so they could have gone to meet with someone who is like a boss figure, okay, at this countryside farm place that is this horrible, perilous realm. And that's one of the... It's like they have multiple rendezvous points and stops that they have to go to. There's many moving parts to this, okay? There's a lot of moving parts. And there's something definitely that's been going on in a cemetery, and there are people that are passing away from what these people are doing, okay? And we have, after factory, we got lake, okay? And I keep channeling this, and it could be right beside it, it's tranquil waters and reflections, and then right beside it we have place of reminiscence, nostalgia, memories, sentimental childhood reflection. So reflection again. So it's kind of like giving me like Six of Cups energy here. So it's crazy because, hold on a minute, let me do this first. So this lake, there's a hospital at this lake and a factory at this lake. So medical care and treatment center. And the government building and lighthouse are on each side of this hospital. And then the church in a mountain is right beside that. And this right here, this countryside, it looks like, there's mountains here. All right. This could even be like a government facility hospital or something right here. But this is clarifying a narcissist. So there could be some kind of doctor or something, or surgeon, okay, that is capable of doing something to people to where they're not operating in the hospital. They're operating at this creepy lake somewhere. And I'm hearing organ harvesting. I mean, it is exactly what I'm fucking hearing. So this person has to gallop around, taking things to certain places and getting things lined up. All right, it's like this. It's definitely a corrupt organization here. All right, but a manufacturing process, an assembly line, industrial production. There could be things that are being dumped in the water in a lake somewhere, and I mean, could be like trying to hide evidence of some kind. I don't know. Next, we have pets. Okay. Getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love, and going in the right direction. Okay. And maybe someone's pet performed in an arena. Okay. Competitive environment, sporting events, and a performance stage. So maybe you had a show pet of some kind. Okay. We have place of reminiscence, nostalgia, memories, sentimental, childhood, and reflection. So maybe you've had this pet since childhood, or just for like a very long time. And then with the hospital here, maybe someone's pet is sick and had to go to the hospital, or maybe someone's pet passed away. Okay, but this pet is a guiding light, a symbol of hope, and a watchful sentinel now in your life if you have had a pet that has passed away. And so a watchful sentinel is watchful throughout the night, wary, cautious, circumspect, careful, heedful, attentive, a lookout, a spy, to keep watch, to warn of approaching danger. So if someone has lost a pet, okay, and maybe you were concerned on whether or not you should have, you may have had to put your pet to sleep or something, okay? But this pet is going to be one of your spirit guides, and they're always going to be with you, and they're right there. And look, they're a huge gold lighthouse, and they're going to help guide you. So research their totem medicine and allow it to bring you some peace, okay? And they will help protect you and heighten your discernment to alert you of danger, okay? Now, that was a side note there. That's what I'm saying. There's all kinds of different energies going on. Now, another way that I can look at this reading and not twist it into where it's so dark with this farm over here, is that these pets on this farm, could be like show pets. There, you could even have like a petting zoo or something. I'm hearing a place where like kids can go and enjoy, being around animals. Could be somewhere that's near a lake or like a huge ocean or like a big body of water where there's a lighthouse. And there could also be like an actual arena that's near a school, that could be of significance, and it's by a factory and a hospital, like, all of these four things that are like right in a close vicinity of one another. And then the lake is like in the center of it, so it's like surrounding things in maybe your local area that's near the cemetery here. Okay. Next, we have commitment. Not the right time. Things are getting serious, but it's not the right time. Okay. We have, this is so funny, we have frigid realm, icy wilderness, arctic wonders, and polar extremes. Okay, so frigid. Find it difficult to become sexually aroused. Okay. A frigid relationship is a decrease in libido, a complete lack of interest in sex, can't orgasm, lack of any satisfying emotional response. Okay, so you're not turned on by this person. And maybe someone is like extremely attracted to you, and in their mind it's getting serious, but like you're over here in this frigid realm, like, I feel nothing for you, you can fuck off. Okay, you see what I'm saying? And then yeah, they get the fuck off. And then this can also be, if someone is taking people and trafficking them in this way over here, that would be the RAPE going on. Okay, because there's no attraction to this person. They don't want this person near them. And these people have made a commitment that this is just how they're going to live their fucking life. So ice clean, we have a woman with a cold heart and frosty demeanor, unsympathetic power mongers whose hyper professionalism is viewed as unfeminine and cold, is like this person here. And then an ice king is acting like they don't exist, just acts like whoever they're around, like they don't give a fuck about their partner, they don't exist to this person, they don't care. They express no warmth, just nonverbal signs that they don't care. The cut off verbal communication altogether or minimize it to cold responses is like how this rigid commitment is, or this is how these people are towards each other, but they're still in a commitment and they just haven't parted ways yet, and you're just unhappy with each other. Okay, like you can't fucking stand each other. So this commitment, maybe it was just not the right time when you met this person, and it was so fucking bad that this person treated you like absolute shit and brought out the worst in each other. I mean, it was just awful. It was a fucking nightmare. All right. So then we got library, book collection, reading nooks, and research resources. So we got church, spiritual sanctuary, sacred architecture. So I'm just kind of seeing this as like you've gone in and you've started researching and spending more time with spirit. We've got mountain, nature's grandeur, elevation, and perspective. And you've gone through a level of enlightenment here. And this person could have also been like a divine union, could have been like a high level soulmate, or your like kingdom spouse or something. Or this is an ex who was this. And they have been trying to make a spiritual connection and contract with you in the spiritual realm, in the ethers. So the nature's grandeur of this mountain here, Spirit told me to look up grandeur, majesty, brilliance, elegance, glory, nobility, magnificence, wonderfulness, nobleness, the quality or state of being impressive or awesome, personal greatness, dignity, character, accomplishments, awesome power together with a pleasant awesome power together with pleasant admiration. God's people have a kind of grandeur about them, one that calls forth awe and wonder, is like an example. And then we can have like a delusion of grandeur, okay? Because you're not attracted to this person, okay? Like literally no attraction, like at all. So delusion of grandeur, a false or unusual belief about one's power, wealth, talents, and other traits. Delusions are generally the result of a mental health disorder. Now, I cannot diagnose anyone. I'm just reading you what was on the internet. Okay. So this person is delulu if they think for 1 second that, it doesn't matter what type of spiritual union that they're trying to create with you and to you in the ethers. The divine is stepping in, and I mean, it is like, no, it's over. There's nothing here. Like, it's over. It's the end. It is no more. Okay. They're not going to be able to keep doing this and affecting your being with these crazy, oh goodness, with these crazy ass soul contracts that they're trying to create. It's not going to happen. Okay. Spirit is taking care of this. Okay. Now, we have yes. And this is so crazy. Luck is on your side. There's no need to worry. Okay. Now, as I was laying this down, I just saw like a fire, like this big fire. And I was clarifying yes. And the sea came out. Okay. Ocean waves and seaside. And I saw like a big ship on fire out in the middle of the ocean. And the next thing that came out was luxury boutique, dazzling gems, precious metals, handcrafted masterpieces, and bespoke luxury. So I instantly thought of a cruise ship, which, I was like, okay, that's kind of clarifying what I'm thinking, Spirit. So then the next 3 cards that came out were Casino, Scorching Lands, and then this came out, and I'm telling you, like, my jaw unhinged like a snake, and it almost fucking fell off. I couldn't believe it. So, there is a very good chance that a cruise ship is getting ready to catch on fire in the middle of the ocean. All right. Casino, gambling, excitement, card tables, jackpot moments, betting, and odds. So someone could be going on a cruise, even like trying to flee the country or get out of the country. Well, something's going to happen, and this, like, they're not going to be able to get away, or this could be a way that these people are like transporting. Okay, but there's going to be some kind of fire on a cruise ship, okay, and I think it's going to be bad. Blazing sun, arid deserts, searing heat, and parched earth. So, I mean, it's going to be like an absolute disaster. Oh, goodness. Maritime adventure, nautical journeys, and sailing vessels. So just be careful if you're planning a trip on a cruise, okay? But don't worry. On the bottom of the deck, we have a guardian here, okay? And we have desert, arid landscapes, dunes and sands, and endless horizons. And then on this scorching lands here too, there could be a really bad desert in the fire, or a fire in the desert even, where there's some kind of casino or port or something. Okay. And kitchen is underneath this, so it could start in the kitchen. There could be a kitchen fire here, like a grease fire. And then we have choose new direction. Okay, so maybe don't go on a cruise. Okay, now let's see. It wants to come out here. Archangel Michael is here. He's protecting you. Protection, prevented from harm, and divine intervention. So whatever this scheme is over here, that these people are trying to do. I mean, they could even be money laundering on cruise ships, okay? And they could set a grease fire to try and destroy evidence, I'm hearing. Shattered, broken nightmares, and failures, okay? And I'm just hearing the show Ozarks on Netflix. Something like that. I don't know if that's pertinent. Maybe something like that's going on. That was a huge crime family. Jesus Christ. That was a cartel. That's what just popped in my mind. Daydreaming, head in the clouds, delusion, hopes, and dreams. Okay, we've got a lot of delulu going on out here. Okay, we've got a paranoid psychopath that is delusional. All right, but Archangel Michael is protecting you from this crazy person. Okay, and you may be getting ready. Like this psychopath is getting ready to possibly flee the country and get on a cruise ship to try and get away. They could have something set up somewhere that they're trying to get to. Could be in the desert. I'm telling you, for some weird reason, the desert keeps coming out. I'm hearing like maybe Nevada. Settled, secure, and wealthy. So they've got something set up to where where they will be settled. There's a car. They're secure. They're wealthy. They've got money. Okay. Tell me about the psychopath. Could be an official person. It's getting ready to catch this thief right here. Got a house and a wealthy man that's in bad health. And a main female. A wealthy man and a main female. And we've got high honor and marriage. So this is a married couple that's seen in high honor in the community, probably due to their profession. Okay. There's a child involved here. These people. All right. Let me shuffle this again since I've just rolled through that. I want to clarify this psychopath. All right. Clarify this psychopath, please, Spirit. They're going to prison. This psychopath is getting ready to go to prison. We got lovers in reverse. They're going to die in prison. I'm telling you. And that's a gift. This is always my detective card right here. The gift from this detective that an end to this is coming. That this asshole's not going to be able to. Wow, lovers in reverse again. They're not going to be able to hurt anyone sexually anymore. So there could be two predators here. Yeah. The pathway came out in reverse. And that's clarifying imprisonment. So yeah, their pathway has been blocked. They can't do this anymore. Maybe they were like traveling around. Yeah. This lover's a false person. The lover's in reverse. Clarify this coffin, Spirit. Clarify coffin. I knew it. Oh my God, I knew it. Great fortune. So there's a lot of money involved with a death here. Clarify gift. So this was an inheritance here. It's an inheritance. Someone stole this gift. Someone stole this great fortune after someone's death. And the person that did this is a psychopath, and they're a child predator. Under thoughts, we have courthouse. This is definitely my detective. And these thieves are going to court. Clarify lovers reverse again. What is this, spirit? They're concerned. Oh, they're freaking out. They're scared. Oh no. They don't like, they are upset because what they have been doing has been made known and they're going to prison for it. Wow. On imprisonment pathway reverse, we got courtship reverse. So this relationship is over. Lovers and false, or lovers reverse and false person spirit. What is this? Oh shit. We got despair. So they're in despair. And with both lovers cards out here and courtship, both of these people. And see, we have this thief card here. And you see how this right here, it looks like they've got this kid tied to them and like taking them on a string. And I just am seeing like little orphan Annie right there with those evil freaking assholes that kept her. And like, little orphan Annie. Under coffin and great fortune, we got high honor. So this is the courts. This is gonna, the courts are going to grant great fortune for this inheritance and this gift that was stolen from this person that I am reading right now. That this is happening to and affecting in their life. And I claim it for anyone stolen inheritance to be given back. Clarify gift and thief. Clarify gift and thief. We got change. So there's going to be a change. That this thief, yeah, they're concerned because everything's changing. They received a message of concern about the stolen gift from this detective here. This married couple. It could be your parents. Or dark secrets that are going on behind the fucking scene in this country farm over here. The wealthy man that was making money by doing really evil shit. And thieves stealing money from the community. Community's involved. They're getting ready to go, this whole community is getting ready to go into a state of poverty. There's a mature woman who's a thief of this sudden wealth here. It's a lot of fucking money. It's a jackpot that was supposed to be held in high honor. But they secretly kept this money. This whole community divided this money, this great fortune. And it was sudden wealth given out to each of these thieves so they could move and change their lives. And it was supposed to be this, belonged to this child here. And these parents took it from this child who is absolutely this privileged lady. They're trying to say that this privileged lady is a false person and not who she says that, or he says that they are. This privileged lady, masculine or feminine, you all flip it how it resonates, is going to receive a message of concern. This privileged lady, shit, is getting ready to go down a new pathway. You've got choices, multiple pathways ahead. Okay, your pathway is leading to good. You've got new things coming in. Clarify thoughts in courthouse, spirit. What is this about? Landed, okay, on top of paranoid, we got concern that rolled into reverse, cautious, insecure, and guarded. And then this psychopath, the card landed right on top of it, and it's a wealthy man. Abusive, conniving, and unpredictable. Because he stole this gift. Could be an official person in the community. Could have stole a house as well. Wanting to affect your health, or this man could be, some kind of official person and held into what the society would see as high honor, because this is very insidious and it's very masked. But this wealthy man is sick. His health is bad. And he took this great fortune and this money. And that's part of why he's seen as being held in high honor. And this married couple here, well, their whole world's getting ready to change. It's all getting ready to change whenever they have to go to court. Because it doesn't matter if their health is bad or not, they're fucking going. Clarified thoughts in courthouse. They've worked really hard on this case. This is a detective right here. He's been working really hard on this case behind the scenes. And he is a divine spiritual judge here. This is spiritual court. You're going to have a good, just judge in this court system. And this detective here is going to make you be held in high honor. And boy, these people are fucking going to regret what they have done when they face this judge in this courtroom. Oh my God. There's a mature woman that's going to jail, could be a mother figure. Yeah, and they're expecting to hear from the court soon, from this official person regarding this gift here that was taken. And they're going to have to pay this main female, or divine feminine, divine masculine, you flip it how it resonates, but they're going to have to pay you in the distant horizons for what was taken from you. Divine court has said so. Lovers, reverse, and concern. Clarify this case spirit for the collective. What is this? It's a main female. So, yeah, this is a husband and a wife here that are both going to end up in prison. And it's actually two couples, so it could be two main men, two men and two females, with how it resonates. So it could be like two sets of parents. Yeah, this official person. This main female could be an official person that's in despair because she's getting ready to go to prison. But that's the outcome. So there's multiple, and it could even be three couples in your family that are under investigation and are involved in this. Could be with main female and lovers in reverse here. That could also be like a lesbian couple or a gay couple. So like a same-sex couple. The imprisonment is out here twice, so multiple counts. Things could have been taken from your home. To be like used against you in some way to have your energy, I'm hearing. For this baneful magic that they're working on. Alright. Let's get some zodiacs. I'm going to close out. We have Saturn, the Lord of Karma. He's stern and strict. The Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pluto. And Pluto is around for like the next 18 years. And Pluto is exposing and dismantling this corruption and bringing justice in. Jupiter, expansion and growth. And Jupiter is like Santa Claus, okay? So, with the Pluto and Jupiter together, that's like justice coming in for whoever this motherfucker is. They're going to prison for what they've done. We've got a Leo. Who else, Spirit? We've got an Aries. Venus. Goddess of love. Sexuality. We've got Libra. So there's definitely a court case going on. Y'all just flip these how it fits for you. We have Scorpio, Taurus, one more round, Gemini, air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and Uranus, illusion. We have Capricorn. Alright, Mars on the bottom. So it's like aggressive, warrior-like behavior. Alright, let's see if I'm being drawn to anything else. Well, child predators are not going to last in prison. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I was just drawn to jail and cemetery and pain with blood pouring down came out. Use your intuition. They already know that that's what's going to be their fate, and they're scared to go to prison because they know what's going to happen whenever pedos end up behind fucking bars. They're fucked. Okay. We've got happiness. So just use your intuition and keep yourself happy right now. There's shit getting ready to go down. This is coming to a head. We have isolation. So this person could end up going into solitary confinement. People are frustrated. They may want this person whenever this person goes to prison. We've got magic here. Use your intuition. You're a beautiful, magical being created by God Source Energy. Tap into your happiness. Overcome this pain and trauma that these people are causing you and get out of that negative mindset, okay? So that you can combat the energy that these people are doing. Do not go anywhere. Do not go on a vacation with these people. But I feel like this is a plan for these people to run. I feel like someone is on the run, okay, because they don't want to go to prison. We got rest. Just rest. Be happy. Tap into your intuition. Tap into your inner magic. And into your inner faith here, okay? Spirit's going to illuminate you with what's going on, okay? These people have been determined to stop your peace. They do not want you to have peace. They are doing everything that they can to make you doubt your intuition, to make you think you're crazy, alright, to say that you're crazy, alright, and they're angry, they're frustrated, because you've possibly exposed this person, or these people, and, I mean, they're aggressive, they're hostile, they're ready for a fucking war, you know. And they are pissed, but this psychopath is so paranoid. The psychopath is scared to death, and it's okay. Archangel Michael is protecting you from this crazy person, alright? And this person I'm hearing like paranoid schizophrenia, okay? Which could make things even escalate even worse, because if they're hallucinating, then it's going to make them create things that are not the reality, and they can go to extremes with what they do. with a delusional state of mind and being, okay, which makes a person like that extremely fucking unpredictable and dangerous, okay, very dangerous. These people and that are operating in this perilous, dangerous fucking realm over here, they're psychopaths. They have no empathy. They do not value human life. 1:10:10 on the clock, as I said that. Okay? We have an aerial view of possibly some kind of art exhibit. Okay? Someone could be watching from the roof. Could be things going on from the sky with like satellites, drones, things like this. And curated gallery. Curated. The curator of someone's estate. You have been given legal power to manage it for someone who is too young or mentally unable to do it for themselves. The conservator of a will. It's being curated is to like take care of it, okay? Carefully chosen and thoughtfully organized or presented. Okay, so like the information that was gathered, it was like this pristine art exhibit that if these people stole your inheritance, they presented it before the courts in this pristine way that would be like, oh, look at me and look at how good I am. Now look at the collective and look how bad they are. I need to be the curator of this will. I need to be in control of this. They can't have this. It's mine. It's mine, mine, mine. Narcissistic, evil fuck. Okay? Now, a curated life is to be true to yourself and stay connected to your core values. Avoid comparing yourself to others or succumbing to external pressures. Embrace your uniqueness and let it shine through in every aspect of your life. The process of finding, selecting, and sharing content that is relevant to your audience. Okay, and now next we've got a museum here. So, and this could even be like a way of laundering, you know, with like art, okay, for money laundering, okay, because home is right underneath that. All right, so there could be someone that's an art collector, okay, and then we have a cinema here. This could end up being a fucking movie once all this comes out, okay. We have within the vehicle, so someone's driving up to meet someone at this little rendezvous point at this bustling hub, okay, over here, and they're on a road journey. They could cross a bridge here. Something about a bridge is significant, and then that one that unfortunately just was crashed into. Oh my God, how devastating that was. But connecting pathways, okay, and then we have a social nexus. So a nexus is like a meeting point. It's a link. It's a network to bind like connections. And if it's in political or a criminal nexus, it's the concentration and fusion of political and criminal power. So like corrupt officials involved, okay? To where they could have said that you were delusional when you were younger and that there was no way that you could manage money and that you were crazy and they needed to take care of you and that you were incapacitated, incompatible, or incapable. I'm sorry, incompatible. I meant to say incapable. You're incompatible with these people, fucking for sure. But basically saying that they had to manage your existence because you can't manage your own existence. Okay, so then we have the word on the bridge cards, connecting pathways and overcoming divides. So they're traveling to meet up with each other, okay, in different locations. Like I'm saying, there are many moving parts to this, and it's all over the fucking place. It's in like so many different places, and like in the US it would be like cities and states. I mean, it's multiple areas. It's like a crime syndicate, okay? The etymology of divide is split, separate, disconnect, resolve, sever, isolate, subdivide, and pull. A hostile split between two groups. A serious disagreement between two groups of people or a misunderstanding. And then division is fragment, member, part, piece, portion, section, and segment. I mean, that sounds like body parts. Transporting them. I'm just saying, it's like an operation, and it's being transported. It's fucking crazy. It has to stop. And it doesn't just have to be body parts. It can be bodies, okay, as well. It's all of it. Matthew 12:25-26. Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city itself will not stand. They will fall. Division is having two visions. One of something that's good, and one of like living in the light, and one that's living in the darkness. You know, it's like you can't serve two masters. But they have this evil fucking plot and vision, treacherous pathways that these people are fucking traveling. You know, this is like transport, like over the road vehicles, okay? Trucks, tractor trailers, boats, airplanes. Something's going on even like within the vehicle. So it could have to cross a bridge to get to somewhere, to be able to where they're going to meet up at some local spot to where it's more inconspicuous and not as easily to be seen, and can hide and fit in. Someone could be out shopping, and someone could be sitting in their car stalking and watching you. So be careful and be aware of your surroundings. Don't go anywhere alone unless you absolutely have to. But if you do have to go somewhere alone, then just be careful. Do not travel with anyone anywhere right now. But I feel like this is somebody trying to flee. I mean, like they're trying to get on a plane, they're trying to get on a cruise ship, they're trying to fucking go. And it's like that the movies Fatal Attraction, is that what it is? To where it's like it's inevitable. It's like they're trying to outrun death, but they can't, because their rendezvous point is the cemetery. I mean, that's where they're going to end up. That's where they're heading. That is the destination that they have created for themselves, because the law is involved, and their rendezvous point is jail or death. So, I mean, those are their two options. That's it. That's all they've got left. They can't keep doing this shit. Okay? And they're pissed. They're frustrated. Because they've been isolated, and they can't do anything. They can't do anything. Alright, collective. Only take what resonates. This is a crazy reading. This is some crazy energy on my table right now. And I know it's all over the place, but it's all connected because there's so many different moving parts and people that are involved in it. It's a huge orchestrated network. It's a syndicate. I mean, it's, oh God, okay. And we're all dealing with this crap, and it's profound because it just shows that it's like an organization, to where it's like it's happening in multiple locations, not 1919 simultaneously, because of how it operates and functions globally. Okay, that's why we're all connecting to it in ways that are like, God, how are they going through it too? I mean, it's profound that there's so many of us out here that are being affected by this shit. It's unreal and it's got to stop. All right, guys. I got to get out of this energy. I love you, collective. Until next time. Bye, guys.